Hello everyone, so we have our first satellite imagery of the 51st GRAU Arsenal. Now, before you all get excited, it isn't great imagery. It was shared by MTC Anderson on Twitter, using Sentinel-1 synthetic aperture radar, which detected the heat spots around the Arsenal. So whilst we can't see the damage exactly, we can see what potentially may be destroyed. The before is on screen now, and here, the aftermath. So this isn't 100% conclusive. Some of these may be false signatures, and contrary-wise, the fires and stuff may have been extinguished in the other parts of the facility. So the damage may be much worse than this. And just because there's a heat spot there doesn't mean the structure or bunker or whatever will be completely destroyed in this area. So we do need to wait for a clearer satellite image to do a accurate damage assessment of this place. So again, not the most exciting satellite imagery, but for now, it's the best we have. Reason being, there is a lot of cloud cover, and I assume smoke cover too, over this place, so no satellite imagery is available yet. I expect we're going to have to wait for that to emerge. But this definitely shows that a significant part of this facility is ablaze. Let's have a look at Google Maps and see what was in these areas. So, the bulk of the fire seems to be situated in the area highlighted in red, with a few smaller isolated heat spots in other areas. This looks to be primarily on the stuff here is primarily the surface area of the base, so the warehouses on the surface and that sort of thing. The bulk of the large underground storage units are on the top left-hand side. There is a heat spot at one of them, and there's also a number on the top right and a handful on the bottom right. But there are some underground bunkers in the red area highlighted as well. They are now highlighted in blue. So 7 of the underground storage units or bunkers are in the red heated area. Let's zoom in on them. So there are these types of things here. Square-shaped hardened shelters for storage of munitions. And this is where I imagine the best stuff is, the Iskanders and the S-300s. The sort of stuff Russia doesn't want to end up going sky high. The surface structures are likely a mixture of ammunition storage areas for stuff a bit less important than the Iskanders and S-300s. And, after the Khrushchev Arsenal was destroyed last year, somebody emailed me to say that many of these are also used for assembly, maintenance, and preparation of the missiles and rockets prior to being sent to Ukraine. They have the sort of berm around it in case of an accident during the maintenance and preparation and one accidentally detonates. So these are definitely key structures as well. And as you can see, many of them fall within the heat spots here. Some sources online are reporting that shortly before this strike, a train carrying KN-23 missiles, which were sent by North Korea, arrived. I'm not sure where that information originally came from, but it could be true, as remember, last time when the Arsenals and Khrushchev were hit, satellite images showed a train destroyed at one of them, which had just arrived. Ukraine coincided the strike with the train's arrival. If that's what happened here then, Ukrainian intelligence must have found out when the train was due to arrive what it was carrying, and again coincided the strike to arrive when it was here, to cause the maximum amount of damage. The same reports say too that because of the train's arrival, a number of the bunkers were opened at the time to allow the transfer of the missiles into them, which does add to the likelihood of destruction. But since there was space for the KN-23 missiles, it also hints that some of the bunkers may not have been full at the time of the strike. But again, we are going to have to wait for clearer satellite imagery to be sure, but I thought these were worth a quick look anyway. So that's it for this video. Not the best satellite imagery, but a little teaser of what's hopefully to come soon. Now I'm going to play 2 thank you videos about the recent fundraisers, one from Ukraine Aid Operations, one from Cause for Ukraine. Big thanks to everybody who helped out. The Cause for Ukraine campaign is still ongoing, the link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and take care everybody.
Hello friends, greetings from Kiev Defenders team from Orikhiv district, Zaporizhia region. Here we with our great friends, with our great warriors, with our great soldiers, and we handing over really great stuff that protected their selves and their life. Firstly, it's REP. It's very important to have it on each point, on each car, because you know in frontline zone they're working FPV drones and they're to fight against them, we can use only REP technology. So thank you so much for donating for it. And also thank you so much to donating for Mavic 3T. You know, it helps us to intelligence and to protect our soldiers' lives. And we want to say especially thank to our great partners, Ukrainian aid operations, and in cooperation in fundraising project with Sukomimos community and YouTube channel. Thank you very much that you support our TDF units. It's very important because you know their supplies is not as much as they need. So we are now here with them and handing over all this great stuff from you to them.
Thank you for your support, 159 Battalion from Zaporizhia region. Glory to Ukraine.
Car for Ukraine, for organizing and Fundraiser and Jack with his Sukomimos community for generous donation and constant support. Slava Ukraini!
Героям слава!